Yo, what's up, everybody? Super Two. Okay, back in the video for this Tuesday month, y'all, man. Breaking news, man. Breaking news, man. Okay, Beyonce, got robbed. I said not Atlanta, Georgia, to where I think she did a tour, dates. So I read somewhere to where I think she doing her tours around the whole cities and states to where I think she went to Atlanta and how her own stuff got stolen from a car. So real someone to where I think Beyonce, and dancers got their stuff stole, like their iPod got stole, their clothing, and some unreleased music, So real somewhere I told the state had stole I think her music disc or something from the HV to where I thought her music was in her disc and until they stole some stuff from the from the I think for the show. But I think thieves has stole her clothing too, everything from HV. So wrestling tour, I think around 8:09 p.m. Sister Christopher Grant and DJ Blue reported to the police that that had parked the rented black Jeep Wagoneer in the parking deck. When they returned to the SUV, they found that two suitcases had been stolen and that someone had broken in the rear of the gate. According to the incident, so it said the police So it said Beyonce's team members had stated that computers, lingerie, sunglasses, clothing, and set of iPod Max headphones were taken from the car. And so it says that some, computers and data disks apparently contain I think these music, I think video. And so I think that I think her dancers that was Mr. Deja Blue was a dancer for her, and they say that that her hard drives for her upcoming show in Atlanta were also stolen also, and hard drives contain some watermarked music and some unreleased music and footage plans, I think, for a show and past, future, and set lists. But I feel like the people say that they stole everything from the car, like things like clothing, her music, everything for the car. But I don't know. I feel Beyonce, man. I guess she's seeing some type of backlash from Houston. To where I think I did video onto where I think she did a show, in her hometown to where I think her car was like up in the air to where that she was seeing some backlash after her event unto where so I think did a show out there to where her car was like up in the air, how she was feeling kind of unsafe unto where the car might fall on the fans and how the whole car was. I think her car was I think malfunctioning or something, but I think Beyonce received more hate from Houston, man. I feel like her town kind of hate her. I don't know. I feel like fans felt like hate Beyonce now because she feel like I think fans felt like that her own career her own show was kind of like not good. I don't know. I feel like her show was more not I don't know. I feel her own fan feel like her show was kind of like more raggedy, not good performance until I think her fans, do love Beyonce out there. But I feel like her fans like do look. I feel like her fans kind of not like a Beyonce right now because the event that happened to where I think that I think she did a show, in Houston. How her Houston fans felt like that she was doing her show, I said the wrong way to where I think her car was up in the air and how she need help and stuff but I don't know. I read somewhere to where I think yeah, I read also about Beyonce to where I think I think many of Houston's native hometown fans were upset at the surprise guest and I think exclusive songs performing the I said not Atlanta and so it says that fans seeing other cities get special guests while Houston got a manufacturing car which seemed to have put a damper on their tight stop. So evidence of some lights frown on the relationship between the Bayou City and the superstar, at least. I think one of the Houston area I think area fans. But after that I think Beyonce might have lost some love from Atlanta too, but I don't know. But I think I don't know. I think Beyonce got more. I don't know. I think she got probably more hate from Atlanta than Houston. But I don't know. I guess she did a show out there in Houston. I think Houston. how fans felt like that she was doing her show wrong, and but I don't know what's going on with Beyonce now, because Beyonce feel like she doing her show good, but they might take a turn for the worse, and and so I don't know, I think the people think that she got robbed by her by thieves out there, but I feel like Atlanta got some thieves out there who want, so I heard things about Atlanta before, to where Atlanta is a place to where people gotta be careful about parking their car downtown, because people might probably want to see your stuff, like your like items in your car got stolen, items, everything. But I do feel like Beyonce man got robbed. I think on tour stop, and to where the stole stuff, and but I don't know. I feel like Beyonce. I think she'd be careful about going to Atlanta, like doing doing her tour stops out there, cause people want to try Beyonce, man, because Beyonce got her stuff stole out there, but I feel like Beyonce got her stuff stole, how she and stuff out there, man. So Michelle Light coming in, tries of peace. I'm out here. Take care and peace.
Theft shaking up the music world. Atlanta police say hard drives containing unreleased Beyoncé music were stolen during a car break-in last week. The hard drives also included footage plans for Queen Bee's show and future set list. For more on this, I want to bring in NBC's Priscilla Thompson, a proud member of the Beehive. Priscilla, thank you for this. So talk to us more about the break-in. I mean, this could be pretty huge, especially if it is all of Beyonce's stuff and they end up putting it somewhere on the internet.
Yeah, Tom, incredibly huge, especially for such a high-profile celebrity as Beyonce. We have obtained the incident report that shows that this happened last Tuesday, just as she was kicking off her Atlanta leg of the Cowboy Carter tour, and it happened at Krog Street Market, which is this very popular food hall in Atlanta. Now, according to Beyonce's choreographer, Christopher Grant, and also a dancer, DeAndre Blue, they pulled into this market at around 8 o'clock at night. An hour later, they went out to the car and they noticed that the window towards the trunk was damaged, and they found that 2 suitcases were missing, and inside those suitcases were hard drives that contained watermarked music, unreleased music, footage plans for past and future shows, and also set list. We know that in addition to all of those very important things to Beyonce, I'm sure there were also laptops, headphones, different kinds of electronics. So lots of questions about why that would have been left in a vehicle in a parking garage, but definitely not something that such a high-profile celebrity would want to fall into the wrong hands.
Yeah, no, I hear you. And Priscilla, do we think this was random, or do we think they were targeted, like they knew these people worked for Beyonce?
That is definitely the big question. Now, police have not said whether it was random or targeted, but what is interesting that, a lot of folks have the Find My app that connects all of their Apple electronics, and so police were actually able to ping the headphones and the computers, and they sent out like multiple units to this area. We know that they interviewed a man in this area, and that they were also looking at a vehicle that appeared to be moving as the items that they were tracking were also moving. And what's more, there is video, police say, that this parking garage had video cameras. The entire incident was caught on video. We know that they took fingerprints at the garage, and police have said that they have issued a warrant for the arrest of the suspect, but they say that an ID is, quote, not yet available for release. So unclear if they have that identity and just aren't releasing it to the public yet, but obviously it comes as Beyonce is probably about to take the stage any minute now for her final concert in Atlanta before the tour moves on. Tom?
Yep. All right, Priscilla Thompson, we appreciate that reporting. We thank you for watching, and remember...
Yeah, man, half of Beyonce got robbed, but, that's about stuff, at Atlanta, man, but I feel like, she got robbed for everything she got, man, her clothing, her disc, everything. I said music was taken from the car, but I don't know. I feel like this thing really can't happen to it. Like, if you're going to Atlanta, instead, people should be careful, like going to Atlanta. Like, Atlanta people will transact your car, man, out there. But I don't know. I feel like she would, but I kind of don't know if she was targeted out there, or, I think her dance was targeted. I don't know, but I feel like that her own stuff got stolen out there from the car. And, but yeah, I've been learning before, but I don't know. I feel like Atlanta is a place to where, especially, if you do a show, people gotta be careful, at Atlanta, because people will find ways to get your car stolen, You know, things like out in your car, they be taking it out of your car, but so it's sad. So, but your light coming in, strives with peace. America, take care and peace.